It's winter. The roads and fields are covered in snow, trapping young men and women indoors. The weeks go on and everyone grows frustrated, like caged animals full of youthful energy. What is there to do? We can't go outside and play sports until spring? There has to be something we can play indoors. My name is Ben Clark, and I imagine this is how things were before the invention of basketball. Today I'm going to be telling you about the sport of basketball. I will inform you about the origin, how it is played, and how so many people can benefit from the sport. I'll begin with how basketball came about. Basketball was invented to give students an indoor activity during cold and rainy days. According to www.thebasketballworld.com, Dr. James Naismith invented the game at a YMCA in Springfield, Massachusetts in 1891. Originally, he used a soccer ball, and peach baskets were the first goals. The peach baskets were nailed at a 10-foot height on the wall, which is still the height used today. Using the basic equipment, being the balls and the baskets, made it easier for the sport to spread from gym to gym. Anywhere where the winters were keeping people indoors, they needed this sport. They needed something to do inside, and the sport quickly spread. Now that you know about the creation of basketball, we must look at how the sport has developed and how it is played today. Basketball continues to be the fastest growing sport in the world, as well as the most popular indoor sport. Dr. Naismith originally developed 13 rules of basketball. Some rules have stayed the same, such as the enforcement of fouls and the 5-second inbound rule. With the fouls, even with referees added, there's still some judgmental calls, but the sport has been able to develop, even with a little controversy throughout the years. Rules have also been added to the game to include simple things like dribbling and the three-point shot. Dribbling was not part of the original game when Dr. Naismith invented it. Once you caught a pass, you had to stop within a reasonable amount to prevent injury, and then look to pass again unless you were going to shoot the ball. But there was no dribbling or making any movements on your own. It was all passing between teammates, and those passing fundamentals are still pretty key to today's game. Also, the three-point shot was only added just a couple decades ago. The three-point line ranges anywhere from 20 to 23 feet away from the basket, and any shot you make from beyond that point is worth 3 points instead of the original 2. NBA.com tells us that the international rules differ very slightly from the game played today in the U.S. Again, it's spread overseas. A lot of countries have that long cold seasons, and the game became popular there as well, and it is played on international levels to include the Olympics. Now that we know the origin and basic concepts of basketball, but why would we choose to play it? Playing the sport of basketball will help your teamwork and problem-solving skills, as well as your mental and physical fitness. Basketball is a game of strategy, and schemes or plays can be used to succeed. Having the 5 players on the court for each team will provide a need for teamwork and cohesion. No one person can guard all 5 of the opposing players, so you must learn to work with and trust your teammates. On offense, like I said earlier, moving and passing the ball around with your teammates will put pressure on the defense and allow you to score more easily. Basketball was invented to provide a rigorous indoor exercise during inclement weather. In the NBA, the court is 94 feet by 50 feet wide, causing the players to constantly sprint up and down. If you put your full effort into basketball, it provides a great cardiovascular endurance training as well. Basketball games range from 40 minutes in college to 48 minutes in the NBA. Again, with all the sprinting, even with your teammates, constantly trying to guard the opposing players, constantly jumping, trying to make shots or block shots, the sprinting and jumping provides great cardio training. To recap, let's review what I've spoken about today. I've covered how the sport of basketball originated, how the game is played today, and how players can benefit from playing. If you've never tried the sport, I hope you're motivated to give it a shot. Get it?